Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Tuesday morning forecast update. It is a broken record forecast for us today, as we are likely going to wind up in the upper 90s. Another heat advisory in effect as the high humidity and temperatures in the 90s, bringing those heat index numbers above 105 degrees again this afternoon. But there is some relief here in the upcoming days. Probably we'll see this heat wave peak today as well as tomorrow, but eventually we'll get a little more cloud cover, a little more rain, a little more wind going, and that should help out with the temperatures a bit late this week and into the weekend. So early this morning, pretty similar to yesterday's numbers. We're still at 80 in Texarkana and Shreveport, but many of us, especially across East Texas, have dipped into the low 70s. We should be at least on the comfortable side through about 9 or 9:30, but by 10 today, pushing 90 degrees, and we should be in the mid-90s by noon, and then our highs between 2 and 5 p.m. today, likely in the mid to upper 90s. 96 to 98, that's the range we kind of felt yesterday, and that's the range we'll feel again this afternoon. So when you factor in the humidity, that's how you get your heat index. So if you're spending any time out there this afternoon, I can tell you probably won't be too pleasant today with the humidity as high as it is. And again, just a good idea on a day like today to limit your time outside. And if you know you have to be out there, obviously drink plenty of water and take frequent breaks in the air conditioning as well. It will get maybe a little worse before it gets better here, but at least there is some relief on the horizon. Looking at sunshine this morning, we'll see very little in the way of early day clouds. Kind of interesting to note, not only our Robin's Toyota Featurecast, but a lot of the other forecast models are showing a little bit of rain developing south of I-20, and even maybe a few more clouds today, and that could help kind of at least limit the direct sunshine in some areas. So that may help out just a smidge with the heat today. I've left the rain chance out of the forecast, but this is the second day in a row that Featurecast is showing maybe a brief pop-up shower south of Interstate 20. Nothing to get too excited about today, but again, the rain should gain a little momentum this week, and eventually everybody with a decent chance to rain, I think, Friday and through the weekend. So you can see the troublemaker here, this big ridge of high pressure that is set up over the Arklatex, and that continues to just squeeze us dry at this point. But that ridge is eventually going to move off to the northwest here. It's going to open the door for those sea breeze type showers to return. It may be slowly initially, but you can see by Friday we start to get a little more rain in here, and that's probably a trend that is going to continue into the weekend as well. So I do have some scattered showers and storms in the forecast Saturday and especially on Sunday. So if you don't feel the cool down here in the next few days, it is definitely on the way. Another thing we'll have to watch here, tropics heating up. We've got 1, 2, 3 spots to watch here, and you can see this wave that's off the coast of South America here. It is eventually going to slide over towards the Gulf of Mexico. It's kind of interesting, some of the forecast models, including the European model, which is very good in their medium and long range forecast. It is showing this wave maybe moving up into the Gulf at some point late this weekend, early next week. So that will bear a little bit of watching, but nothing that will affect us here in the next, I would say, 5 to 6 days or so. But we'll continue to bring you some updates on that. Instead, for us, we'll just kind of rely on some of those sea breeze showers to cool us off late this week and into the weekend. Won't be a big cool down, but should see those heat advisories go away in most areas, I think, Thursday or Friday. So kind of the typical summer heat instead of the summer heat wave we are stuck in right now.